welcome to the laid back mat. I would like you to give yourself permission to just move something. But the permission is not just to move something because the doctor told you so, because you've got to lose weight. But to move something for the fun of it, in a way that's enjoyable to your body. So moving your body and enjoying it, just moving something. We are all different shapes and size, all different, and our individual body tells its own stories of aging, injuries, and that is why yoga is so individualized. So I always say, we don't make our body fit yoga. We make yoga fit our own body. Yoga is for you. It's at your own pace and only doing what feels good to you. If you're sore, it doesn't, you're not sure, please skip over that. Maybe that's not for your body, it's for this other one. And maybe something is more for you. So it's like at the grocery store, you see. You don't just buy everything you see. You just choose which variation of cheese is the one that fits your body, or which fruits you need. You don't buy them all. So you want to not just only buying fruit because they're good for you, but I only buy the fruit that also tastes good to me and that I like. And I feel the same way about yoga. So just do your yoga for yourself. Make yoga fit you. I am Anne-Marie with the Laid Back Mat. And for all my patrons out there, I want to thank you for making this available for all and being there to support me. And thank you so much. And if you aren't a patron yet, I would like you to just click on the link below. See if it's something that you'd like to look into, or maybe you just want to do a couple of the free videos that are there. Why not? Hey, I do that. Yeah. Just go see a little sampler, see what if it's for you. And again, thank you so much for watching. Namaste. So here I just have my blanket and I made a big ball with it. I rolled it and then I mushed it and I'm just going to sit on it. So you can just sit on your blankie like if you're riding a horse. Not sure, just skip it. I don't do anything that doesn't feel good. It has to feel nice. We're gonna inhale, and as you breathe in, bring your shoulder up, and exhale them back and let them go where they would go comfortable. Forget about them and let them just place themselves. Now we just created room for a neck, and the thing, without invading somebody else's space, we tend not to take enough room, and we should take as much room as we can, and we tend to make ourselves too small, so we're going to make ourselves big. We're going to inhale our fingertip halfway, as long as you're not like slapping somebody in the face, space around you that you can reach, that you're not hitting somebody or something else, belongs to you. It belongs to you, so you've got that much room. Don't sit with your legs and your chest and everything curved. Take all the room you can. And we're gonna do that just now. We're gonna inhale our arm halfway. And then we're gonna exhale the shoulder down, just the shoulders. The arm stays like that. Now we're gonna inhale, we're gonna take even more room. Nice inhale. Exhale, shoulder down still. We're still trying to take more room, and very slowly turn your palm up to the ceiling. And next time you inhale, just start bringing your fingertip not just up but away from you. Make your big circle coming up even bigger. Keep breathing, take extra breath. Don't wait for me to cue another one. And once you reach the top, at your next exhale, just drop the shoulders again, making room. We're going to make room for the head here. We're going to make room. Nice inhale through the chest. And exhale your arms down. Try not to want to take too much room. Try to grab it without dislocating yourself. Just try to grab more. We'll do it one more time, a little faster. So inhale, and it's more than just bringing your arm up. You're bringing your arms away from you, and keep inhaling up. Go ahead. Inhaling the nose up, and there's nothing wrong. You never do anything wrong. Exhale your arms down. If you want to bring your arms up when I bring mine down, then that's cool. It's you. So you know with yoga, the thing I always say is when people tend to try to bring themselves to become the yoga they see, but it's the other way around. You want yoga to become part of you, so you're making yoga fit your own body. You don't want to fit just the standard yoga. You make yoga fit yourself. Like you grab the good food for you and not just anything you see. That type of choice, you know. But you want to pick out of everything I'm going to say only what feels good just to you. So I'm tired of being sitting down, so I'm going to lift my bum. Yeah, I say the word bum. And I'm going to take my blanket and I'm going to fold it. Show me. Make it about this length. And then we're just going to roll it. Doesn't matter how high you want it. And that's another thing, that this is restorative and it feels good. But it doesn't always feel good to everybody, especially if we're not placed right on it. So any tension in the neck anywhere, just come out of it. It doesn't work, you know. So we're going to lay on it, but first we're going to just sit down and we're going to have the blanket as a tail. So just bring the blanket. So you grab your blankie and you push it on your back. So come back up, sit, bring your blanket towards you, hold your blanket with your hands against you because it tends to slide back. That goes in like if you're going down, neck is relaxed, come back down. Once it feels alright, now release the arm. Now this should support just your spine. If this is crampy or anything, come right out of it. Just sit back and readjust. Like my head's hanging down a little bit, but that's not, doesn't make anything bad. So we're just supporting our back right now and just letting everything else hang. We're just being, we're giving ourselves permission just to be there and hang there. Maybe moving the head side to side a little bit. If you need movement, maybe moving your ankle, your wrist, making little circle while your back is supported. And again, if this doesn't feel weird in the back or it's not comfortable, come out, just sit back up. There we go. And maybe finger, now we do creepy fingers, creepy toes. Moving just finger, yeah, creepy fingers, creepy toes. And let's bring our elbows right under our shoulders. So my chest coming up, so I'm inhaling up, and I'm just sliding my elbows so to support me under. So elbows are in towards the blanket, so they're just parallel. Now relax the neck. Make sure it's very relaxed. See a small little circle. And let's bend one knee and without catching it. You don't want to catch it. Just bring it towards you with just your own force. So right now we're not forcing it like sometimes when we grab our hands, we're bringing it more in. We just want to be more delicate. Now let's flex our foot and very slowly, like pretend there's a pedal and you're pushing on that pedal with your heel. So push, big inhale, and drop it down. And let's exhale the other knee. Just bring it towards you. Like if you pretend you're squeezing it towards you, but you're not. Make sure your neck is always relaxed, little movement. And now let's push with our heel. Push, 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 push. Exhale the leg down. And let's bring our hands where our elbows are and push yourself back seated. The blanket come right forward. Now you put it right between your legs or on your legs. So it can be here, it can be on top. And also you can always adjust it while you get down. We're going to go down on it. So that's and just staff pose. So feet are up. Beautiful. Inhale, shoulder up, exhale, then back. Neck is relaxed. Now let's inhale our fingertip up, 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 up. And we're going to round our back. So I'm bringing my back back. I'm pretending my belly button went through my spine and I'm bringing my nose towards my belly button. Exhale the hands down. And then inhale forward. Somebody's taking your hands and pulling you forward. And exhale again, nose towards belly button, round up. And inhale, add a little length. Now take your blankie, like mine's too low, I'm just going to fold it like that, comfy. I'm going to bring it right towards my tummy and I'm going to just aim there. That way it's absorbing. It's a little more gentle on the back than our own body weight. Even without pushing, our own body weight sometimes and some have more shoulders, more anything. And we still have the same moving, you got more weight in you. So this is stopping you, so you can adjust it to, and just breathe here. Breathe, maybe moving the neck a little bit. And let's inhale, sitting. Let's take our blankie. We're going to put it right on top of our lap. And just hold it with one hand. Hold it with one hand and bring your knee towards you. So I'm bringing one hand in the back of me to brace myself here. And I'm just bending both of my knees. Yeah. Inhale the bum up and your other arm goes towards the other. And all that to say, your hand up on your fours. Got you. Now let's take the blanket and we're going to bring it right behind our knees. Right against the back of our leg. And pressing in the hand, we're going to just bring our bum towards our heel, not all the way. But as soon as it starts getting tight, we're going to shift our weight forward and go in a nice child pose. So I like making a little pillow with my hands for my head, but you can just use your arm, whatever feels good for you. You pick your own. I'm going to make us move our arms anyway. But before I do, let's just take a moment here. And this feels so nice in the lower spine. But of course, if it feels nice to me and it doesn't to you, come out of it a little bit or readjust. And just breathe here. Now let's press in our hand and send our tailbone back just a little bit, rounding the back the back of the lower back, just rounding our lower back a little. Making room. We're going to make room again for our hands to go around like we're swimming. Once they're back, we're just swimming. Once your hands are back, pretend somebody's pulling gently on your hand and you're coming up. Once you come up, if this is a little tight on the calf, lift your butt up. That's it. Now we're going to place our hands on our lower back, elbow towards the other, and just press. Let's take our blanket and just bring it forward here. And reach with your feet. We're going like in a plank. You can keep a knee down. Go in your plank if your body says okay today. And just lift, inhale one leg up, bend the knee. And just bend the knee. We're going to exhale. When you exhale, just bring your knee in. And then plant it down like you would for pigeon. But before you go all the way down, just bring your blanket and stuff it right under your bum. So that you can square up your hips without having to force anything. So make sure it's comfortable. This helps aligning the hips a little better. And this is actually, you know, my view with pigeons are, but this, we should always do it with a blanket. It's nothing to do with being good or bad or this or that. We should always have a blanket under to support that hip so we can square them off a little bit better. And I think we benefit more on the hip, for the hip. And then feel free to lower a little bit if you want. I just don't like to, especially when the hip is not supported, going down I think causes more damage. But with the hip supported like that, you see the difference here? And let's inhale back up. We're going to just switch side. So tuck the back toe, press in your hand, inhale, knee up, and back down. And other side. So we're just going to bring our inhale, then foot up. Exhale, just bring it in, round the lower back, then bring it down. I'm kicking my blankie because I'm going to move it around, so just switch your blanket around, put under your hip. Now this knee here for a while it's been giving me problem. I think I sit too much now, and that's the thing, that knee. So in this position it doesn't feel good for me. But if it feels fine for you, that's how I would like you to be. Now I'm going to move different. So I'm just bringing my foot in to accommodate my knee. It's comfortable to take your foot and bring it towards the edge of your mat a little bit. Do it. But I want to, like now I'm still feeling my knee, but it's very small. And I think I'm doing good to it and not making it worse, you know. It's like we sit too much. It's that with the COVID, we live different now. Press in your hand and inhale and reach through your chest like, yeah, all right, you're doing it good. I see you. Yeah, oh, even better. Yeah, your wrist like right under your shoulder. No, that's good. And if you want and if it feels good, maybe bringing one arm down, maybe the other. Keeping the hip fairly squared. Neck is very relaxed. Very relaxed. You can make little yes and no and maybe a little golf ball circle with your nose. Make sure your neck has room. Remember, take room. We make ourselves too small. We're important, and the extra room that's there belongs as much to us as anybody else. So might as well grab it if nobody else will, right? So let's inhale back up. And now we're just going to roll our bum off of it very gently, off the blankie. Let's bring our legs forward a little bit. We're just going to do some, bringing one knee up. Yeah. Just relaxing it. And then that gives us the chance at the same time to refix our blanket if it's no longer round or anything. So we fix our blanket while we do pachu, pachu, pachu. And then bring the blanket like in the middle of your mat. So just going into our belly. And now you bring your towel. Well, it could be a towel, big towel. Your blanket close to your pubic bone and just again sit. That's your lower bone before your legs. So you just press there, make sure it's comfy. We're gonna come up. That's what I'm saying, make sure it's comfy. But first I'm gonna turn one leg to the side. So my legs are straight behind me. I'm gonna fold one knee like a frog and I'm gonna do half frog. You got your leg up. So let's bring our hands under our shoulders here. So just inhale your hand and place them right under your shoulder. Just want both arms parallel with the other. And since we tend to bring the elbow out, we always say stick them in your ribs, but basically you just want to make them parallel. And then we're gonna switch side. So Mr. Frog gonna push in the hand. Inhale, just bend your back knee. And we're gonna switch our legs around. And go back down. Again. And then if you want, you can go down to your elbows if it's too much. Just pick where it feels nice. If it feels nice on your lower back, come back up a little bit or wherever you want to be, and then you got your leg. Now what I like to do, I always like doing baby twists. Very gently, I look towards my knee, then I'll look towards my foot. Just a little, sometimes we need a little motion, especially in the morning. If it was at night, I probably just wouldn't do that, but we need a little bit more action in the morning too. And now let's bring both legs behind us. So inhale, press in your hand. And we're gonna just go now into our back. So let's go on our back. We're gonna have a nice supported spinal twist. I like twists, it just feels good. So let's bring our blanket next to our hip, our leg, our rolled up blanket. And then the opposite leg, we just inhale. First I want us to anchor our shoulder blade, the bone behind our upper back, our shoulder blade right into our mat, and we're going to leave them there. So if one lift, we're going to bring the leg back a little bit until we can pin it down. So that's what's more important, is keeping our back straight. And then this knee, we're just going to droop. And yes, twist from your lower spine up a little until you go over your blankie. Now my blankie is too close to me, so I'm just pushing it with my foot. And then bringing the head at the opposite direction, but only if it's comfortable for you. Now my shoulder is up a little bit, but it feels so good, I'm going to just stay put. So you have to, it's like well, when it feels nice like that. Now my blankie, I'm going to double up my blankie because it wasn't supporting high enough. And just breathe into this. And let's go back to the other side. So I'm going to keep I know I needed more height on this side, so I'll probably do on the other side. So I'm going to keep my blanket doubled up in a bunch like yours too. And then again, let's just spin our shoulders first. Maybe remove a little bit of the curve at the lower back. And then just on the side where the blanket is, let's elongate that leg and just move towards it. Now take the same side end as the leg that's up. And come back to our back. Now take your blankie. You can keep it doubled up or not. I think I'm gonna double mine up. And we're gonna slide it under our lower back. We're gonna do a supported bridge. So bring your heel close to you and about hip distance apart. And just bring the blankie, see if it's comfortable, and adjust the height. I like blanket because you can adjust, the height you need. I'm just putting it right under my lower back. Neck is very relaxed, so let's take our fingertip and place our palm down to our side. And then just inhale some length. Let's take more room. We're gonna grow our arms longer and send your fingertip away. Then exhale your hands to the floor, then your elbows, and then relax your shoulders, making more room for your neck so you can move your head side to side. Now pressing in our hands on the ground, we're going to lift a little bit, lift your hips up, but keep your knees parallel, your legs parallel to the other. Just bring the back up a little bit, see if it feels nice. Push your hips towards the ceiling. And exhale, relax your back into the blanket. Now one more time, press in your feet. Inhale, lift your back. Maybe your hips go side to side. Exhaling down. Now you still have your blankie on your lower back?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't, I see it. Okay, we're gonna bring, just like that, we're gonna bring our knees towards our chest on an exhale. So next time you exhale, just bring your knees towards your back, towards your chest. Well, towards your back too, it's a little further though. And let's take our knee and make just a little gentle baby circle, but not big, like a small ball. The size of a small, like a little medicine ball size. And let's reverse that. Little circles. Exhale the hands, the feet down. And let's push in our feet. Inhale the hip up and pull the blanket away from our back. Now let's sit. So we're going to keep our leg pretty much like that and just come up. Maybe bring the feet away a little bit here. We're going to make a big long spaghetti out of our blanket. So a white noodle, we're going to roll it, nothing fancy. On the long sides. So make like a long rope. Grab your snake, and just bring it right against your ankles. Your feet are about hip distance apart here. Now let the head of the snake and the butt of the snake are going to come under you, the tunnel, under your leg, and then they're going to cross. And you can leave them facing the front. If the blanket's long enough. So as long as your leg is still at a distance, you don't want your ankle together, you want a little space here. And on your next exhale, just round your lower back, round, and let's go back down. Now we're going to open the knees like in a diamond shape. So I usually don't like having my legs like that. It doesn't feel good for me. But with the blanket like this, giving it a little height at the ankle and supporting the weight, it's very pleasant. It's very restful. And what we're going to do now, we're going to take an inhale. And we're going to exhale our chin closer to our chest. Just a little bit. Then rest the back of your head. And then turn your head side to side. Just let it go where it goes. We tend to stick our head back too much. So it's just to counteract that. So what I'm trying to give for a message across, and I called it like, just move something. Anything, just move it, but not because the doctor told you to, or because you feel you should, or because you want to lose weight, but because it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, you're not going to want to move. So I want them to just move something in a way that is pleasurable to them, and that they say, hey, this is nice, I feel good after it, and then add to it. And that's where pretty much I'm going with my practice. And it turned like that mostly because of the type of people I'm getting lately. Have issues, and then I kind of like doing that too. Well, I'm learning at the same time because it's making me taking more classes, online with the Alliance. We have lots of class. I'm in the middle of a workshop right now that's excellent. So you have to pick, like with yoga, you pick and choose, And now let's bring our elbows right under or shoulders, and just relax the neck here. Looking front, maybe bringing the chin towards one shoulder and then the other. We're not sending the head back at all, we're just keeping it front. And then maybe replacing one hand and coming back to our bum. Taking our feet out of our little snake and maybe making a little seat out of the snake. Like with Play-Doh when we make the snake and then you turn it like the old-fashioned carpet. Yeah, I like it. Like a cinnamon roll. I'm probably going to use that. And then just sit on your seat. Just sit on your seat. Let your knee go where they go. And then maybe scoot a little forward. Scoop a little forward. Until like you're sitting just on the edge of your blanket. Yeah. It makes the knee go a little lower too. And sometimes I do it for when I have to do a photo or something. I put a little blanket under so it aligns the back nicely too. So don't forget, yoga, we don't make our body fit yoga. We make yoga fit our body. That's what I say anyway. But like a grocery store, anything I say you pick and choose to what fits you, and the rest you're like, poof. I get it if you do that too. Well, maybe not in my face, but pick it up, make room, take a lot of room. There's all that extra space here for us. Exhale, hands to the chest, relax the shoulder before your hands even get there. Neck is relaxed. And thank you so much for practicing with me, my God. Staying in a little bow maybe.